welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little weird, a little different, so here we go. I'm going to be comparing two of my favorite shaving razors. So we're gonna be talking about the Flamingo and the Joy razor. I have a lot of thoughts, so before we get into it, just make sure to subscribe if you have not yet. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it, and hit the notification bell button, then click all, that way you guys can stay notified every time I post a new video. I have a lot of information to go over, so let's jump into it. If you have followed me so far, you would have seen that I have posted a full review of the Flamingo razor here on my channel. Overall, I love this razor. I went into lots of detail about why I love it. Then months and months and months later, after going through all 5 of my cartridges, I needed to buy another set. And then I thought, well, I review stuff on my channel, so why not try another very popular shaving razor? So I picked up the Joy razor. You can find the Flamingo at Target, and this one, the Joy, is exclusive to Walmart. Everything about these two razors are completely different from each other. So there's so much pros and cons to each one. So let's start with the Flamingo. Like I said, you guys know I already really enjoy this one. I really enjoy the luxurious look to this razor. It has a great grip to this. It easily kind of wiggles side to side as you're going down, or if you're moving this way, it will kind of guide with you. The Joy razor is one of the most beautiful and luxurious razors I have ever used. When I found this razor, I was kind of at a lower point in my shaving experiences, I guess you could say. Cover this super quickly and try not to get into deep detail. I was a gymnast my whole life. If you know what leotards look like, you gotta shave. Anyways, that system for me tended to be a very daily thing I would do. So I would end up with a lot of razor bumps. Hair would go back super thick and coarse in those areas, as well as on my legs, and I'm just kind of a hairy person. So then my first year of college, I finally was like, you know what? I'm an adult. I am gonna go get a laser hair removal, and I have a whole botch story about my laser hair removal journey. If you wanna hear that, here it is up above or down below. If you wanna listen to that story, it's quite entertaining. So after that, dealing with recovering from getting laser hair removal, my hair was whack for an entire year after that, and dealing with more razor bumps than I had even begun with. So lots of issues. So that's when I found Flamingo. It's just one of the best razors that I ever used. You can find this at Target. It retails for $9. These launched in 2018. So not only do they sell razors, they also sell a foaming gel as a shaving cream, a daily moisturizer for the areas that you shave in. Another really cool product that they sell is ingrown hair spot treatment, which I definitely want to try sometime. And lastly is waxing kits. All of those products you can find at Target. So some of the specs of the razor, these do have 5 blades. It is a very flexible, as you see here, and there is a con to this. Well, I will get to in a second if you can clearly see right there. I also really love their color selection. I find these to be just overall really luxurious looking. They also have some weight to them, so it kind of is a nice spec to have when you're shaving, you know? They have a really nice rubber grip, which is easy to hold on to while shaving. And this is a award-winning product. Plus, not to mention all of the thousands of great reviews they have online. So before I get into the other pros and cons of this product, you see, we're gonna go to the Joy next. Every time I pick up this razor, I hear Joy. I probably didn't do it that good, but if you've heard it, you know what I mean. This little like jingle, Joy, Joy. I'm butchering it. It sounds so much better when they do it. Whew, I have a lot to say about this thing right here. How much? I mean, they're just razors. You can't possibly say that much. Trust me, I got a lot. So these are only found at Walmart, and to be honest with you, I hardly ever go to Walmart. This also has 5 blades. It also has a way smaller shaving head area on here. This one is very grippy. In fact, it's kind of like one of those old gel pens you can kind of squeeze. and because of that, it typically picks up hair and like gets it sticky and stuff gets stuck to it a little bit. This is also a super lightweight razor. So I wanted to get a little bit more information from this brand, Joy. So I go to their website and it's not like a joy.com. It's not joyrazor.com, okay? It's joy and glee.com. And nothing about it on their website has really any information about the Joy razor compared to like the Flamingo website. This didn't have any specs, really, any information about their razors, while they're good, reviews, nothing. It was mainly like, here's our Glee line of shaving creams and all this shaving stuff. But when it comes to razors, Glee doesn't make razors. They don't make Joy razors. So it was kind of confusing. And it took me a while to realize that they're not the same thing. They're not the same company, even though they have the same website. Kind of confusing. Joy is owned and created by Gillette. I think it's Gillette. Is it Gillette? So Joy razor is owned by Gillette. Gillette or Gillette? I don't know. And you can clearly see the Gillette sign right there. And of course the Joy right here. So I guess you could say I was slightly disappointed when I was trying to find more information and more specs and more, this is why you should buy our product. And it's just nothing, just nothing. So these two are definitely, I would say, the most popular newer razors on the market, including Billy, which I have not tried yet. I'm definitely going to try that one next and see if that ends up comparing with these two or if it's my new favorite. But there is definitely some things I love about both of these, and there's a lot of things I hate about both of these. But the reason I'm comparing these two is because they both are the best razors that I ever tried. So they're kind of neck and neck. To be frank with you, I wish we could just kind of like make them one and make like a Frankenstein razor. First off, both of these are super cute. When we think about shaving, we don't really think about like the branding and the colors of them and how luxurious they look. Really, at the end of the day, it's to get the job done, shave your legs, save your everywhere else. As far as the grip goes, Flamingo wins it. Just because it's a little heavier, it has more of a shape to it that like, that's the loudest plane I've ever heard. The shape to it just, I don't know, something about the shape of this razor just kind of like naturally makes you want to glide with it. This one is kind of a little bit more of like a pencil, and it feels a little bit cheaper because of that. I also enjoy that this one does have a ribbed kind of texture. It makes it easier to grip. I really like the kind of smooth texture and feel that this one has a whole lot better versus this one. You can see kind of the lint and hair getting stuck to it a bit more. You can also see here that this one does have a larger head space versus this one. This one's definitely like half of the size. They also are both pretty flexible, but this one, like, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, this happens way too often. So I'll be shaving my legs and then it just like does that. And I don't really understand the point of getting it stuck right here. This one does get pretty flexible, but not that far. So because of that, this one just feels more sturdy. This one I kind of don't, it gets stuck like this way too often. Is these little moisture strip areas. Now I never really understood the point of these. I never, as far as like the packaging goes, when I buy these products, it never really explains what the ingredients are here or what it's used for. Obviously we know it's meant to like help with moisture as you're shaving. I never see information on this. Overall, the Flamingo definitely has the best grip. It is the most luxurious looking and feeling razor. Do have to say though, it is just too bulky when it comes to the head of the razor. I do also enjoy that this one is a little bit more flexible when it comes to the sideways movement. This one definitely just has the better shave. It can give you, just because how small the head is, it can give you a way closer shave on your legs, armpits, your arms, everywhere you're using this, and most importantly for me, the other areas that we need. This one just is so so much more suitable to fit in those areas rather than this bulky Flamingo razor right here. So if you're looking for easier to maneuver, closer shave down there and everywhere, this razor definitely is the way to go. It also just has the way, it just gives such a better, closer shave. Before I tried this one, I would have told you that this is definitely the best, but after trying this, it's pretty dang good. However, this one I have cut my legs on so many times. I don't get razor bumps with this one. I actually don't get really razor bumps with either of these, but when I get out of the shower, I will have blood on my towel sometimes from drying my legs because this one is so sharp. I cut my leg every single time. My knees, my legs, my ankles. This one just nicks a lot. This one overall is the best one for closer shave and those smaller, harder areas to reach. Overall, this video is not telling you, hey, this one wins, go buy this or this. This video, what I'm now realizing, is more of a, here's the pros and cons of both. I hope this video is more so information on to help you choose which one you think, based off the information that I've given in my personal reviews of both, to guide you to find whatever you think may work best for you. My favorite razor head is the Joy, but really it's Gillette. And my favorite shaving handle and branding and everything else is Flamingo. Basically, if I could just take this one off, do that, and then, you know, put this on here like that, make a Frankenstein razor, then you got the best razor, I would say, on the planet. So I would like to finish off this video just saying a huge thank you if you stuck around this long. Definitely let me know down below, comment what your favorite razor is, which ones you've tried, which ones you want to try. I would love reading your comments, and you guys know I reply to every single one of them. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you want to see more like this, or if you did like this video, subscribe if you have not already, and make sure to hit the notification bell button, click on all of that, you guys can stay notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!